Welcome to the Thinking Independently Together series sponsored by Legg Mason. I'm Greg Greenberg reporting from the Inside ETFs conference in Hollywood, Florida. My guest is Tyrone Ross Jr. He's a managing partner at NobleBridge Asset and Wealth Management. Welcome, Tyrone.
Thank you for having me.
So Wall Street has come a long way when it comes to minorities getting a foothold, getting into the financial business, but there's still a long way to go. Is this a pipeline issue, and what can we do to fix that pipeline?
Yes, primarily it is a pipeline issue, but I think one of the things that not discussed is how to address the pipeline issue. If you look at where Wall Street normally goes to get their pedigree to train and bring into the business, it's not at historically black colleges. And you also don't have traditional financial advisors that are of color, so they don't have their own network to go to. So it's twofold. So I think as you bring more advisors of color or more minority advisors in, you get their internal pipeline, and then minorities need to just be sought out by Wall Street firms more at the historically black colleges and firms where they'll be able to find these young men and women.
Shouldn't the market fix that issue? Why is the market ignoring that issue?
I think the market is ignoring it because the demographics haven't shifted enough in order for the market to care, but it's happening. And I think what you're starting to see is, if you look at how fintech is going to, and I'm very big on fintech, what folks don't understand is the biggest users of fintech are minorities, right? And those that are underbanked. Those people with getting their financial lives together are going to come into personal finance and wealth, and then ultimately are going to have to be serviced by Wall Street, but they don't see people who look, walk, and talk like them, so they'll walk away. So as assets are transferred, as opportunities come about, it's a blind spot for Wall Street that's going to be a severe pain point soon.
So you see the underbanked in rural communities, in the inner cities,
Yep.
as a growth market. Mm-hmm. So how can people take advantage of that? Because clearly there's a market there.
It is. So what I try to do and what I encourage advisors to do is, listen, your Robin Hoods of the world, your Acorns of the world, your Betterments, your Wealthfronts, whatever the case may be, you should embrace those, because all they're doing is allowing people access, right? Wall Street has forever been exclusive. Now it's becoming inclusive. So as you get more people in, you have more people with access and more needs. People are always going to need planning. People always are going to need really good advice, independent of color. But if I turn on CNBC or I'm driving down the street and I look at a billboard and all I see is the traditional white family with a dog and a white picket fence, I feel like it's not for me.
So you're talking a lot about fintech, and a lot of those providers you named are fintech providers. Can you talk about the role of ETFs within a fintech portfolio?
Great question.
Because we're here at the Inside ETFs conference.
Right, absolutely. So again, access, right? One of the things that you're seeing is advisors using more ETFs, right? I think 70+% of advisors now are using ETFs. They're cheaper, right? Which is great. You don't have I believe 24,000 share classes of mutual funds. So again, it's more access for clients, it's cheaper, it's transparent, which Wall Street isn't known for being. So again, these are all great things for the consumer moving forward.
And then finally, also when it comes to technology, a lot of people are talking about blockchain here at the conference. How can blockchain alleviate this problem?
So I'm a big crypto blockchain guy. Blockchain will do nothing for it. Blockchain is a big marketing word. If you really understand crypto, you can't have crypto without blockchain. Don't believe the nonsense that you can. It's not true. So I think what happens is crypto, I believe, is going to be the biggest wealth transfer in this country. So again, if we are to reach into the rural and inner city and teach these people to be self-banked, the opportunity is tremendous, not only for those who want to push a Bitcoin ETF, but also for people to be self-banked and self-sovereign and bank themselves.
All right, well, thanks a lot for coming on and talking about it.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us here at the Legg Mason Thinking Independently Together series. I'm Greg Greenberg.